After I was born, my parents still kind of lived in Jamaica, so I lived there until I was about 6 years old, and I came back for second grade. When I came back from Jamaica, I definitely felt like kind of uncomfortable, a bit of like an outsider, you know. I felt like I just didn't really know what to do. I felt kind of like lost, and I didn't have any friends at school. It was just a really lonely time, I guess.
When we think of the challenges that our kids face, we often think about things that seem so obvious, like a kid who's failing in school or a kid who doesn't have the financial means to do certain things. But something that's quite dangerous that we often forget about is the importance of belonging. Students yearn to belong to something. When children don't belong to something, they'll find something to belong to. That might be a gang, it might be a boyfriend or girlfriend, or it might be something else that doesn't have their best interest at heart.
The first thing I remember that summer when I first came to Branches was just like how excited everyone was. Like, you walk in and there's like music playing everywhere and everyone's like dancing and they're all happy and you're just like, what's going on?
Branches Summer Shade is a 7-week day camp for our elementary, middle, and high school students. One of the greatest parts of Summer Shade is that there's an opportunity for our high school students to be leaders. So our high school students are able to go through an interview process and be hired to be Summer Shade guides. They get the chance to help lead children each and every day with songs and games and lessons. And so Summer Shade I think it's the happiest time at Branches.
It was kind of really scary at first, like before I started, because I remember like looking back to all of the people that I admired when I was young. I was wondering, like, could I really like be like that? Could I really dance on stage?
One of the important things of how we serve here at Branches is by modeling. And so students see that. They see that people care about them. They see that people are going out of their way to help them with a problem. And when they see that model, it becomes part of who they are.
Watching all of the Branches staff and leaders and Summer Shade guides just be the amazing people that they really were, I really think it affected me in a way that I could see a change in myself, that I was definitely more outgoing and energetic and happier, and I just remember like kind of being like all my anxiety just kind of like went away as I was like dancing and leading, and the energy from the kids that just like came back to you was just like amazing to feel.
When I think about Branches, I think that we are not a transactional organization. People don't come and get something, or people don't come and we give them something. We work together. We serve alongside one another. Relationships are really important. It's important for the kids that come and are part of Branches that they understand who we are and what we do, because they have a responsibility when they come to Branches to be the best that they can be.
I definitely think that Summer Shade has been a big part in taking my fear away, of like what I can do, because I've always like underestimated myself. I feel like I don't need to anymore, that I can try something, and if it doesn't work out, then that's fine. But if it does, then I can do it. Like, it's not something that I can just assume that I can't do before I try it.
We love Summer Shade. But every day at Branches, students come, they get a nutritious snack, they get help with their homework, they get tutoring and remedial subjects if needed. They also have time for fitness and literacy and for creative learning. Every day when a student comes to Branches, they are called by name, they are loved and cared for, and they are encouraged to reach their full potential.
Base ourselves on what other people say to us, because as soon as you go to outside of Branches, you know, it's a different world. And people might say things to you that aren't always nice, but you need to kind of, you know, build confidence and know that you can achieve what you normally wouldn't think you'd be able to. I definitely believe that without Branches, I wouldn't have become the person that's so confident about themselves that I am today. I definitely feel like I wouldn't be as outgoing. I would just kind of, as I was in second grade, I'd be kind of like hidden in a shell. I'd just keep to myself and just do what I thought I could.
Danielle reminds me that Branches is a place where kids belong. Danielle reminds me that Branches is a place where children can reach their full potential and live positive, incredible lives. And so I am so grateful for the support that allows this to happen every single day.
I can be beautiful, and I am beautiful, and I am strong, and I am smart, and I am like capable of doing anything that I set my mind to.